Are you serious?
When this game come out, I'm gonna need you to stop doing all the bullshit. Cause when Creed 2 came out, you know what the fuck you was doing. You know what you was doing. So in celebration of this shit, I don't want to see you with your shirt off in the middle of Philly punching deli meat. I don't want to see that shit. I want you to calm the fuck down. We wait for the game to come out. We play the game. You can live vicariously through the game. If you want to be Creed, you can be Creed in the game.
Have you never been inspired by a movie?
Yeah, I've always been inspired by a movie.
No. Fuck that. You go see Doctor Strange, you get the bathroom towel, you put that shit around your neck, and it looks so ghetto and trash, so you're good with that. But as soon as I see Creed, and I want to get my, I can't really afford the boxing gloves. I put my oven mitts on and shit, you get mad. It's called improvising. Nick, you can't get mad at somebody from being, I was inspired by Michael B. Jordan. Point blank period. I was inspired by a boxing film. You can't watch anything that has to do with Rocky Steers, Rocky Steps in a boxing ring, and I expect me to try my best to go do the same shit.
The problem is when I get inspired and when you get inspired, it's two different things. You got inspired by Terminator and you start stepping on mannequins. When I get inspired, I do different shit. People look at it like, oh, I see what you're trying to do. You do shit. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Lock them up.
No, they don't. There isn't one person. And honestly, I have this shit on paper. There isn't one person who has ever been inspired by shit that you wore after watching a movie. Not one person. Damn sure ain't me. That's serious.
So when you try to be a T-800 and you try to step on skeletons like you do in the beginning of the movie, then what was that? What was that? You in some kind of apocalyptic future war in your head and you stepping on skeletons at the mall. What was that supposed to be? I don't want you to do any bullshit when this game come out. I'm telling you, man. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
Nothing! 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 You just don't turn it off! Nothing! 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 Nothing is over! Nothing! Nothing! You just don't turn it off! Nothing!
When I saw the trailer, the first one that came out, I got that Ready to Rumble feel. I don't know if that's how they're going with it, but either way, this shit got me hype. Anything to do with Rocky or Creed gets me hype.
So you think you like this better than Fight Night?
I mean, it's a different feel. This isn't like Fight Night realistic type. Like this is like arcade. You just punching motherfuckers to the roof, like that type shit. From what I've seen, it's like, it's got a different feel to it. But still enjoyable though. So like I said, when this shit come out, I need you to calm the fuck down. We'll play this shit, and we'll see what happens. You ready to watch the trailer? Keep the shirt on. Stay the fuck out of Philly. Stay in the house, and play the game. Check it out.
Talk trash. Get hit.
Woo!
Oh shit, this is taking me all the way back to arcade style.
At first.
Niggas shredded like me. Oh my fucking gosh.
Got the voices though, Clubber Lang. Okay, alright. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's the shit that I like. Remember in the 90s you go to the arcade, like you said, you play that shit? I liked it. I fucked with this.
Okay, this isn't as arcadey as I thought it would be. Well, I mean, a little bit.
Oh my gosh. They had the desert training scene.
Ain't no stopping me.
Got his pops in the shit.
Jesus. What was his name?
If he dies, he dies.
You die, you'll die. If you die, you'll die.
Okay, alright. That shit got a good feel to it, man.
No, that's more than a good feel. As a 90s baby, right? It takes me back to going to the arcade. It takes me back to the video games I used to buy. Not saying it looks just as old. Upgraded effects and graphics.
What I'm excited, because I like back in the day I used to play like a couple Rocky games came out, like Rocky Legends and all that. But like them motherfuckers had me breaking controllers and shit. So like I don't know if that's gonna happen again. Like some boxing games that get me in that mode, and this one right here, they may do some shit where you think you winning. And then Apollo Creed is like boop boop boop,
right?
And you slide across the floor on your face, and then I break a controller. I don't want to break controller on this joint, man.
And that's where because I used to watch you play, and the funny part about it was you broke more controller than records, and I felt as though you just were not good at the shit. And I get it. You can't do the shit that I do. You can't perfect everything. You're good with other things. I can't really name anything, but I feel as though I was better at that game. That game was harder back in the day. Punching, every time you threw a punch, you get punching on it. Now you're on the floor. This shit is giving me like back in the day type vibes with upgraded futuristic shit.
It looked good. It looks good. And I don't know, that difficulty might be there too. Like, 'cause, I don't know, I'm getting a little worried because if they have me. Like, I can't break controllers anymore. These motherfuckers is too expensive now, man. I can't break a PS5 controller, man.
So
like,
when you stole it,
shut the fuck up, man. Say this shit right. When I bought, go ahead.
When you took the shit, I realized you couldn't break that because you took care of it, you wrapped it in plastic, and every time you leave the house, you take it with you, which I don't know the fuck why.
Because it's. You know how expensive these motherfuckers are now?
I know, but why
it's damn near console.
But why you hide it from me? You can't be that fucking.
Because I don't want you touching this shit, man.
Oh my gosh! So when this game comes out, right? And be honest, when this game comes out, I know you're gonna be the one buying it, and I'm with you. You buy it with your money. You play the game more than me. I get it, but you have to let me play if you're not here. That's not fair. This is my type of shit. The nigga looks just like Michael B. Jordan. The voice is there. The abs are there. My abs are on screen if you look closely. Shit. I like this game.
The biggest thing for me is like it got that look and they got the voices too. Like you got Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if Stallone does the voice there too, but either way, you got Michael B. Jordan. You're playing Creed. I get immersed in these motherfuckers. So you start playing this shit. You start feeling yourself. You go online. I don't know if there's online, whatever like that. You start fighting motherfuckers. But if you get to that point where, like, if you fight Ivan Drago and he's really trying to kill you in the fucking ring, I'm like, I don't want to break your controller, man. But if it dies, it dies. If I gotta break the shit, I gotta break the shit.
The controller gonna look at you like, yo, nigga,
like,
don't do this. Don't do this.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Cause like, I'm gonna put it on the hardest difficulty, and then like, I'm gonna feel like I'm actually in the fucking ring, and I know they gonna fucking kill you.
If you play it back to a certain point, what you didn't realize is you'll have to learn and master the defensive techniques on there.
That's the best part. I want to be in the desert. I want to be in the gym. I want to do all that shit. You build up your boxer, and then you become the man. Like I'm with that shit, yo. And we had a drought of boxing games too. We had a fucking drought. Ain't been a fight night in like what 10 years or shit. It's been a big ass drought.
But even if it did come out, it wasn't the most popular because it's kind of hard to get boxing games together. But this right here is bringing me home, and I feel as though. You know how that shit goes. You fight one person, you master beating that nigga. You fight the next nigga, now your lips are on the floor. You're like
one nigga, like you think you the man, like, oh, I got it. Ain't nobody nothing. Like the next thing the motherfucker show up, and then it's a whole different thing, right? And he beating the fuck out of you. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? And why you beat me the fuck up?
That's why these games are somewhat dangerous because let's say you start playing this shit at 8 a.m. And I can tell by the way this shit look. You play it at 8 a.m. Now it's 5 p.m. because you've been getting your ass whooped all morning and you're trying to figure out, well, how do I hold my hands? How do I throw a punch better? And I love the way the punching is in this game. Because if you remember, when I owned my gym, I taught everybody who came to my gym how to punch just like that. The right and the left jab is just perfect. I just feel as though when they create certain games, they really sit down and they do what they love the most, which is boxing. Well, with this.
I didn't know a Rite Aid bathroom was a gym. But anyway, I can't wait for this shit to come out. Because we had a drought of boxing games. Now we get some good ones out. And when you talk about Creed, that's the biggest thing right now. I love Creed, I love Rocky. So you attach that to a game, I'm already with it. I'm already fuck with it. So
you're absolutely okay with the voiceovers.
Yeah, I mean it's Michael B. Jordan. Why wouldn't I be? I don't think the rest of them are voiced. Like I don't think Carl Weathers is doing If that were to happen, that'd be crazy. But I don't think that's I don't think that's the case. But either way, you got the face. You got Mr. T and all that shit there too. Like all right, cool. Like so now you can go against the legends and just have a good time. Of course they gonna beat you the fuck up. But eventually you're gonna get good enough so that you can go toe to toe with them. And we'll see what happens. But either way, it's day one for me.
Just don't break the control. I'm
gonna try not to, but like it's if they start knocking my head off my shoulders, then I don't know, man. That controller might start flying out the window. I don't know. I can't promise that.
Shit. This is like more.
Outrun who you really are.
Where was this nigga in Endgame? Where were you in Endgame?
Who are you?
That's his name. That's who he is. Yo, that's his signature. Sign here, so everything you sign here.